Things are going surprisingly well, considering the background of the carnage that you were referring to earlier. And when we went into the pandemic, we didn't quite know what to expect. So we had those various scenarios, of course, from doom and gloom to a quick recovery. And I have to say that the doom and gloom is off the table, and we are recovering pretty nicely, especially domestic. International continues to be a challenge, given all the quarantines and, as you know, the effect of the UK virus and so forth. But domestically, we are holding up rather strong. We are at 80% of pre-COVID capacity, and we're pretty confident by January, February, we'll be at 100% of pre-COVID capacity domestically. Internationally, unfortunately, we are only at 20% of pre-COVID capacity. And I would imagine that we'll see a longer delay in terms of international recovery. And right now, we are pegging the end of next year. We are not looking to raise more funds. Our cash flow right now, we have about 950 million in cash, free cash on our balance sheet. And over the next year, we are raising a total of another 900 million. And that's coming from sale-leaseback of assets we already own. We own some aircraft and we're leasing them out and raising and also getting some debt. So total, we have 900 plus 900. So our cash position is quite healthy. We are not looking at raising additional money at this point. And of course, the last thing we want to do is dilute our shareholders. On the headcount, we did have a 10-11% layoff. But as we are adding capacity, we are actually now looking at hiring people back slowly. Not immediately, but in the next 3 months or so, I would imagine we'll hire some people back. We think the Indian government has enough challenges on its hands. If they're going to divert government resources, we firmly believe it should go into healthcare, it should go into education. There are enough places where government resources are desperately needed. As far as the airline industry itself is concerned, we've had long-standing issues with the level of taxation, and that has nothing to do with COVID. Taxes on aviation in India are the highest in the world. And we have been imploring the government for the last 5 years of rationalizing the tax regime. And that's where I believe the government should provide some assistance, just to rationalize the tax base. But in terms of bailout dollars, we are not a strong proponent of that. We are very, very bullish on international growth. Before we went into COVID, our scenario was that 25% of our capacity was international, and international margins were higher than domestic margins. So we are anxious to go into international, and international, I believe, provides a lot of opportunity for growth.